Finally, it's here, the most requested cop car in the history of GTA Online. The Buffalo STX Cruiser, aka the Dodge Charger Police Pursuit Unit. I'm really hoping we can make a GSP build of this and reincarnate the famous Georgia State Patrol to its truest form. The Buffalo STX Pursuit is free for this month's GTA Plus members, and for everyone else the base price will be 5.37 million when it's on general public sale April 9th, 2026. Every cop car in GTA Online is on sale now as well, which is crazy. Today we're going to take a look at all of the customization options for this thing, and we'll be taking it for a spin after to check out its handling, give it a little review. Damn, this thing just looks so cool. I hope it was worth the wait, people. Okay, so first up, missile lock-on jammer, yes, 360k armor. I'm going to leave the armor off. I kind of enjoy how cars will crumple naturally without having too much armor on. So for now, I'm going to leave that stock and we'll think about upgrading it at a later time. Brakes, yes, we want max brakes. Engine, of course, maximum engine upgrades. Exhausts, what exhaust have we got here? Oh, the chrome's pretty nice. Single chrome. Double mediums, single medium, got the big bores, single bore. Oh, these flat ones look nice, the chrome side exits. Be cool if there was a black version of those. No, I'm gonna go for these chrome side exit exhausts. Check out the hood, kind of like a smooth hood. Going for a realistic build, so I like to not have anything too fancy on there. We've got the front-facing vent hood, the muscle car hood, and the recessed hood. The recessed looks pretty nice, but I'm gonna go for the vent delete hood. Lights. This will just change the color of all of your lights. If you have a personal custom garage, you can do this. We can do this at the arena garage as well. Kind of cool. Gonna keep with the xenon, keep it realistic. Liveries. Alright, let's go to the top here. We've got none. You can run a totally blank undercover vehicle. The stock LSPD livery. We've got the sergeant livery here. I think I'm gonna try that out, but let's check the rest. LSPD bomb detection. That looks so cool with the livery on the hood there. Got the captain livery. It says on the back and on the front. The LSPD modern. I love this, just totally classic LSPD look. The state trooper look. Now this is very much in the Georgia State vibe. We'll be coming back to take a look at that. Highway Patrol, LS County Sheriff, the Richmond livery, the airport livery, Rockford Hills livery. I love this look. When you've got a darker color on and you can't actually see the Rockford Hills text, this looks absolutely incredible. We'll take a look at that a little bit later as well. The LSPD Del Perro, LSPD Davis, Port Authority, Grapeseed, another amazing livery. I wish they had these for other areas with the little Grapeseed logo in there, really cool. Pleto Bay, the classic light version with the dark text, so if you can see that all of the additional text is in black. So if you have a light color on your car, that will read nice and easily. You've got the Highway Patrol light, LS County Sheriff light, LSPD Stealth, LS Highway Patrol Stealth, and the LS County Sheriff Stealth as well. So to start with, I want to try out this here. We're gonna try and see if we can make a Georgia State look. Okay, mirrors, we've got stock and carbon. You can see they just kind of go a little bit more matte. You could add louvers on the back. We're not going to add any of those, going to keep that clear. Police equipment. Okay, we've got the aerials. You can have none. You can have the Tech Array 1.0 with the aerials on the roof. Tech Array 2.0 with the aerials on the back. 3.0, you've got some scanners on the front. 4.0 is just a selection of aerials back on the roof. 5.0, again, a couple of aerials. 6.0, you've got the scanners on the front and aerials on the back. More scanners for 7.0. I'm thinking, I'm going to go with these, the Tech Array 2.0. Alright, searchlights. Let's see how these look. Well, they look a way too overextended. I feel like the designer probably didn't intend those to be exactly like that. The folded one, but one up, two folded, one up, both lights up. As we're going for a GSP Pursuit unit, I'm going to go no searchlights. Emergency lighting, we've got the no emergency lighting, the slick top. This is what I'm going to go for 100%. Custom emergency lighting. Emergency lighting 2, emergency lighting 3, emergency lighting 4. Between 3 and 4, you just get a clearer light. If you can see where that's flashing on option 4, the light underneath is clear, and on option 3, the light underneath, they are blue and red. So the LEDs have blue and red covers. On option 4, they are clear, and I'm gonna go for the slick top. And push bar. All right, let's see what push bars we've got. Basic, patrol with extra lights on it, response push bar, 100%. I'm choosing that already. I already know that's what I want. The Prowler push bar has a couple of spotlights on it. Interceptor push bar has some LED lights on it. The Tactical push bar, as you can see, it kind of has some bull bars on it. The Assault push bar has the bull bars with some spotlights. I really like this design, but I wish they would just hug the car a little bit more. They look a little bit too boxy. So I'm going to be going for the response push bar, the classic hit maneuver bar. All right, respray. We're going to look at the respray last, just so we can see all of the customization options a little bit easier with the classic black and white on. Roll cage. You've got standard roll cage, padded cage, cage with seats, which changes the interior seats. Got the race seats and a padded cage with the race seats with the red harness on. I'm going no roll cage, of course. Roof, stock roof, carbon vortex gen, double vortex gen. You got the little shark fins on the top. Carbon double vortex gen, roof fin, the single fin down the middle, carbon roof fin, double roof fin, carbon double roof fin, race scoop, secondary race scoop, tuner scoop, secondary tuner scoop, competition scoop. Now this is cool to make the roof the same color as the hood and the back. That's really cool. And the competition scoop alt is also with that primary color as well. For a realistic build, I'm just going to keep this roof completely stock. Boring, I know, but that's the role player in me. All right, skirts. We've got stock skirts, race skirt, secondary race skirt, street skirt, and secondary street skirt. I'm not going to use any of these, but there's so many customization options on this car. Pretty nice so far. Splitters on the front. So we have stock splitter, which has no changes. Custom splitter. This is kind of nice actually. I'm thinking about putting that on there. A little bit of aerodynamic help can't go amiss. Secondary custom splitter. Got the race splitter that has the extra fins on the side. Secondary race splitter with the white trim. Street splitter with the even bigger fin. Same, that version with the white trim as well. Competition splitter, secondary competition splitter. And the stock is pretty damn good for me, but let's put the custom splitter on there. I think that's nice. And now we'll check out the spoiler options. Got the small lip, which is nice and subtle there. I kind of wish you could just have no lip at all and it would give you that extra traction bonus, but unfortunately it doesn't. So we might end up running this just to improve our handling. You've got the secondary small lip spoiler in white, lip spoiler medium, secondary medium, cut lip spoiler. These are just so big. Secondary cut lip spoiler, the small wing. This is kind of cool. This isn't too overstated. I like that. The race wing, tuner wing. Now we're getting into the wangs. We've got the street wing, the medium wing, the angled wing. That is crazy. Imagine you see a cop car running down the street, one of those on. The big wing, and the chassis mounted wing, and the alt chassis mounted wing. Not sure what you'd use these options for on a cop car, but pretty interesting, pretty funny. I'm going to keep it stock for now. Suspension See how low we can get this thing. The competition suspension is pretty nice and low, but it looks a little bit too unrealistically low, especially with the rear. It looks like the arches are actually touching the tire, so I'm going to put it up a little bit. I think I'm going to go for street suspension. Transmission, yes, we're maxing that out. Turbo, yes, you already know. Wheels, all of your standard wheel options are on here. I'm going to keep the stock wheels. The police stock wheels are super unique, and you can't get these on any other car, and I just really love that look of the steely rims on the cop cars with the chrome center. That's just perfectly unique as it is. Tires, tire designs, obviously you can't put that on stock wheels. The tire enhancements, bulletproof tires, an absolute must, and you can change the tire smoke to your heart's content. Windows, we need to go full limo. We're gonna have any pesky little nosy cockroaches looking into our cruiser whilst we're on the database. So we're going full limo, and that means no one can see who we've got under arrest in the back of the car as well. Okay then, that is all of the customization options. Now let's look at the respray. Can we make a Georgia State Patrol look with this car? So the Georgia State has this really beautiful metallic blue and silver look, and let's get in the metallics. Go down to blue. Where are we? We just want like a dark blue. Yeah, the dark blue. And then for the secondary color, let's go and find a silver. And the bluish silver is really nice. The rolled steel. I think I like that rolled steel. Let's drop that on there. And then we'll look at the pearlescent on this metallic as well, and see if we can subtly change this a little bit somewhere in the blues. Oh, what's that? The Mariner blue. That's pretty damn nice. So it's a bit of a shame that we can't just have, you know, the sides of the car whatever color we want. The doors ideally would be blue here, just like the GSP cars. Unfortunately, we can't do that. So we can't really make our GSP build. I think this is about as close as we'll get. This is the exact kind of ram bar that they'll be using. They have the State Trooper text on the side, and they will typically have Georgia State Patrol in yellow on the side of the car. But honestly, this is looking pretty damn flames. So I'm gonna take this for a little cruise. We'll check out how it handles, and we'll look at the performance on this thing. I actually ended up getting into a Pursuit here, so off the line, the acceleration is pretty damn sweet. Out of all of the emergency vehicles, I'm pretty sure this car has the best acceleration. According to Bruffy 1322's testing, it is also the fastest emergency vehicle around the track. So that is an excellent thing, because all of the cop vehicles that we've had in the past, they just don't have this performance. If you like chasing people around in your cop cars like I do, there has just not been any viable options to keep up with any runners that are using decent cars in the game. The top speed on this car is also, I think, 4 miles an hour faster than the regular Buffalo STX. The top speed for this police version is 128.75 miles an hour, so almost 130. That's nearly a good 10 miles an hour faster than most of the cop cars. It even beats the Coquette D10 Pursuit vehicle around the track, which is kind of hard to believe. Most of the cop cars that we have right now only reach up to around 120 miles an hour. Some of them are even slower. The new Buffalo S is only 116 miles an hour, which is a real shame, because that is another really beautiful car as well. Let me know if you're going to be buying one of those. The handling of the Buffalo STX Pursuit is also really nice for a police vehicle. It corners really well. The brakes are decent, but they're not as good as some of the higher performance cars, obviously, because this is essentially a muscle car. We have to remember Buffalo STX is out of the muscle category, and it's just never going to perform as good as a top-end sport vehicle or any of the supercars. But it is a top performer within the muscle category, and it does smoke a bunch of vehicles in the sports category. All in all, I am super happy with this thing. I think it moves like a rocket. This is absolutely the most solid police vehicle we have in the game. So if you've got your hands on one of these things, let me know what you think of it in the comments. What kind of build are you going to be going for? Have you got any favorite police departments you're going to be copying the color scheme from? I'm looking forward to driving this a hell of a lot more, and I'm looking forward to catching you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.